Hello, my beautiful Leos. Welcome to my channel, EleMental Lyfe Guided Messages, and also welcome back to my current and new subscribers. Today, I will be doing your June career reading. Please keep in mind that this is not a personal one-to-one reading, so please take what resonates and leave behind what does not. And if you would like a personal reading, you can do so by going to my website, ElementalLyfe.com. The information is in the description box below. And if you're interested in daily money and finance readings, please head on over to my other channel, Money Path Tarot. That information is in the description box below as well, along with my other channels. And also, if you're interested in becoming a channel member, the join button is right below the video, and the link is also in the description box below. I have already cleared the energies and meditated over the cards. Now let's begin your reading. Okay, what messages do we have for my beautiful Leos when it comes to their career for the month of June? What should they be expecting when it comes to their career for the month of June? Please show me the cards we need to see. Okay, you have Tower, solid foundation, success with effort. Which opportunities lie ahead when it comes to their career for the month of June? You have Clouds, temporary problems, and you have Crown, honor and respect will come to you. And what is the overall outcome when it comes to their career for the month of June? What will be the overall outcome? Okay, you have Archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Okay, so my beautiful Leos, when it comes to your career for the month of June, what you should be expecting, the Tower card came out, and it states solid foundation, success with effort. So you're going to find that in the month of June, a lot of you are going to be building a solid foundation when it comes to your career and you advancing up the career ladder. I feel as though you're setting a solid foundation, whether you are an entrepreneur, you're building your business from the ground up by putting systems in place, by making sure that everything is in order before you continue to invest and pour into it. But I feel as though you're doing things the right way, the proper way, in order to have some sort of sustainability when it comes to your career or whatever you do for work. Some of you are steadily advancing up the career ladder, where you're making a name for yourself, where you're known for what you bring to the table. And this is going to allow you to advance up the career ladder much quicker, as well as have some sort of job security long term. But something that you're doing, something that you're investing into, whether this is a business, an idea, a plan, a goal, or your career, I feel as though you're setting a solid foundation to build on as you continue to advance up the career ladder, where you're going to be making a name for yourself and where what you bring to the table and what you do is going to gain a lot of respect. And it's going to be an important part of your job, your community, your business. And when it comes to the opportunities that lie ahead, you have the Clouds card and the Crown card. With the Clouds card, it states temporary problems. So for a lot of you, I feel as though you're going to be tackling issues that may come up. So you may find that there may be several issues that you may need to address in the month of June connected to what you do for work. If you work for an employer, there may be issues that may need to be addressed. You may have to create some sort of resolution, solve a problem, create a different process or a different workflow for yourself. But I feel as though there's going to be temporary setbacks surrounding your career. But I feel as though this is going to give you an opportunity to create some sort of reconciliation, resolution to the problem or the issue, which is going to allow you to stand out with the Crown card. Honor and respect will come to you. So with the Crown card, honor and respect will come to you. I feel as though by you taking action on temporary problems or issues that may arise in the month of June connected to what you do for money, it's going to allow honor and respect to come to you by your ideas standing out. Whatever you're going to be resolving, it's going to bring you some sort of attention, recognition, and praise. And it's going to allow people to see that you have what it takes for leadership qualities, to be in a leadership position. There's something that's going to open up for you that's going to allow you to really step up when it comes to your career, where you're being recognized, you're being known, as well as you having the ability to advance up the career ladder based off of your investments and you solving issues, solving problems, coming up with new innovative and creative ideas to handle issues and setbacks that may arise within your career field or whatever you do to make money. For some of you, if you're an entrepreneur, you're trying to get something off the ground, I feel as though you're going to be quickly resolving issues and problems. You're really going to be tapping into your intuition. And I feel as though the information, the knowledge, and the access that you're seeking, the universe is going to be blessing you with it in order for you to get over obstacles and challenges and move forward. But I really feel as though you're going to be making a name for yourself connected to your career, where you're going to be receiving a lot of honor and respect, as well as you advancing up the career ladder or something specific that you're going to be doing or creating is really going to be recognized by others, and it's going to be an important part of what you do for work, your institution, or even your business. And when it comes to the overall outcome, you have the archway card, and it states new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. So for your overall outcome, there's a lot of opportunities for you to really advance or even go down a new career path that's going to lead towards elevation, and you opening yourself up to the possibilities of new ways to make money, new opportunities that you may have not been aware of. For some of you, this could even be connected to you advancing up the career ladder, where as you continue to elevate, as you continue to advance, you're going to find that there's a multitude of opportunities at your fingertips for you to really branch off and go in different directions connected to what you may already do. But the universe is opening you up to the possibilities of what could be when it comes to your career path, your career choice, your career goals. And I feel as though you're going to be taking full advantage of it, especially in the month of June, in order for you to create a name for yourself, create opportunities for yourself, or really stand out in some sort of way. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull some career oracle cards to see what messages we have. Okay, what other messages do we have for my beautiful? Okay, you have offerings and you have shedding. So with offerings, it states you will be offered a new position or investment opportunity. Think about it and research it carefully before accepting. So you're opening up to new possibilities and pathways that's going to offer a new beginning, new positions, advancement opportunities. But although you may be receiving offerings such as a salary increase, such as a raise, a promotion, new job offers, it's important that you research it carefully so that you're not investing into something that's not going to be long term. So before you proceed forward with offers that's going to be gifted to you in the month of June, it's important that you do your due diligence and do your research. Really see if it's worth you continuing to move forward, if the amount of pay that you're going to be receiving is going to be worth it, if the amount of work and responsibilities is going to be worth it. It's up to you to determine whether something is worth investing into. But I feel as though you have a lot of offers and opportunities, and this could be seen with the archway card, for you to really advance within your career and receive more money. And with the shedding card, it states you are starting to outgrow your work situation. You need to set higher goals and standards. You work well in healing and medicine. You're shedding old skin. You're getting rid of things that no longer serve you, things that you feel as though it needs to end so that you're able to start something new. I feel as though energetically you're shifting into a different timeline, a higher frequency, knowing what you want, knowing what you can have, seeing the possibilities, and taking advantage of it fully. So I feel as though there's major shifts that's happening within your career. A lot of you could be going down a new career path, going after new or different opportunities, leveling up and advancing within your career with new ideas, new ways to get your work done, move forward with projects, your work process. Or you may be starting and building your own business where you're building a solid foundation. So you're outgrowing outdated ways of thinking, outdated ways of doing things. This could even be within your job where there's a shift or there's a change, where old processes are being left behind in order for you to start something new. But I feel as though by you moving forward, it's going to lead towards opportunities that's going to be opening up for you. And for some of you, you are healers. So going down a career path in medicine, or where you're helping, healing, and assisting others, may allow you to come into bigger and better opportunities connected to what you do to make money. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull some career oracle cards to see what other messages we have. Okay, which career path would we write for my beautiful Leos during this time? Okay, you have influencer. It flew right out. So with the influencer card, it states trendsetter, content creator, follower, online influence. So a lot of you are born to be in the spotlight. You're born to be an influencer. There's a skill, a talent, an idea, something creative that you do, or something that you possess within that needs to be showcased to the world. And it's going to bring forth a lot of money. You being in the spotlight, your name being known. I feel as though, as I mentioned before with the crown card, you're setting a name for yourself. Something that you're going to be doing is going to allow you to set a name for yourself where you're going to be well known, and where you're building a solid foundation when it comes to your career and your career path. Some of you may find that something's going to really take off for you, or this could be an idea that you're going to be taking action on with the crown card. Something that you feel intuitively guided to pursue or showcase. And you're going to find that you're going to be influencing a lot of people You're going to be inspiring a lot of people. But I feel as though there's a light within, there's something within you that really needs to be on display. And for some of you, you may be shifting your career path to being an influencer. So going down a career path where you're an influencer, or you're utilizing social media to sell your business or attract more audience, customers, attention to what you do, is really going to allow you to level up within your career. So some of you may be going down this career path, or you may be incorporating this into what you do to make money. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull Tarot to further clarify the cards. Okay, please clarify Tower, solid foundation, success with effort. Okay, you have the Queen of Swords, you have the Nine of Cups, and you have the Strength card. So your words are very powerful during this time. I feel as though there's something that you need to say, or you're going to be speaking up when it comes to what you want, your wants and needs connected to your career path. So if you feel as though there's an opportunity that you want, I feel as though you're going to be going after it. You're going to be speaking up. If you feel as though there's an idea that you have, I feel as though you're going to be voicing that idea, voicing your opinion, really putting your opinion out there, your ideas out there, and it's going to lead towards you advancing up the career ladder, as well as you building a solid foundation. I feel as though you're full of ideas, and there's something that you possess, something that you're going to be pouring into that's really going to be fulfilling with the Nine of Cups. That's going to lead towards some sort of fulfillment, happiness, you accomplishing your goals, and you getting your ideas out there. Some of you may also be changing policies. If you're in a position of power, you may be changing policies, or you may be spearheading some sort of shift that may be happening within your company where you're an intricate part, or you play an intricate role with the Strength card. But I feel as though your added support to a shift or a change, or what you do to make money, is going to allow you to elevate. And it's also going to allow you, as I mentioned before, to create a name for yourself where your skills are unmatched, and where you're creating some sort of long-term job stability and security for yourself. And for those of you that are entrepreneurs, whatever type of business that you're building, I feel as though it's something that you've put a lot of work into, or you will be putting a lot of work into it. And it's a God-given talent or skill that you possess, and it's really going to take off for you and lead towards you building a solid foundation. For some of you, you could even be purchasing a home based off of you receiving a raise or promotion. And this may have been or will be a wish fulfillment for you. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So you're definitely coming into more money. Okay, please clarify clouds, temporary problems. Okay, you have the King of Wands and you have the Page of Wands. So if you're faced with temporary problems, I feel as though there's an opportunity, as I mentioned before, for you to step into a leadership role, for you to create a shift or a change, implement something that's going to allow you to overcome or create some sort of resolution to an issue or problem that you're going to be faced with connected to your career. You may find, as I mentioned before, that there's going to be issues that may arise in the month of June that you're going to have to tackle and handle. And I feel as though your attitudes towards tackling these issues, taking action towards them, creating a resolution, and that's confirmation, making something happen, is going to allow you to advance into this leadership role where you're respected, where your ideas are being heard, where you're being recognized for something that you're going to be doing. But I see you stepping up into a position of power, or you taking on something such as a leader where people are going to view you in this light, and it's going to allow you to attract opportunities based off of your actions. So how you go about creating change, creating some sort of shift, putting out fires, handling issues and problems is really going to be important when it comes to you leveling up and advancing up the career ladder. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Pentacles. So this could definitely lead towards a raise or promotion based off of your ideas or how you resolve issues. Okay, please clarify Crown. Honor and respect will come to you. Okay, you have the Six of Swords, you have the Eight of Wands, and you have the Ace of Swords. So with the Crown card, honor and respect will come to you. There's going to be some sort of quick advancement. As I mentioned before, you advancing up the career ladder based off of your ideas with the Ace of Swords. I feel as though you're going to be coming up with creative ways, new ways to implement a process, a policy. I feel as though you're going to play an intricate role into creating some sort of shift or change, or bringing in a shift or change connected to your career, your job, your business. And your ideas is really going to allow things to flow very quickly by you creating a new process. And you're going to find that there's going to be some sort of smooth transition based off of your actions, your ideas, your plans, whatever you're enacting, creating, establishing connected to your career. You're creating some sort of progress or transition. You're spearheading something. You're playing a primary role in a shift or a change. And I feel as though this is allowing you to step into a leadership role where you're being recognized and where you're being supported when it comes to your ideas. And it's going to lead towards career advancement. You really showcasing what you possess and people really respecting you for it. Honor and respect coming to your name being well known. You solidifying what you do and the position that you play and the role that you play within your career or your business or whatever you do to make money. But I feel as though you're going to be full of ideas and your intuition is going to be on point with both the Crown card and the Ace of Swords. I feel as though your intuition is going to be on point and you may be receiving a lot of downloads, new ideas from your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, assisting you when it comes to you resolving problems and issues or coming up with new ideas and new ways to do things. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Swords. So you're very intellectual during this time. You're very smart. You're very creative. Your ideas are really going to stand out. And it's important that you speak up, which can be seen with the Queen of Swords when it comes to your career, because there's something that you need to say. And this can also be seen with the Influencer card. There's something that you need to say. There's something that you need to do that's really going to gain a lot of respect. Okay, please clarify archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Wow, you have the Seven of Swords, you have the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Wheel of Fortune, and you have the Star. So your overall outcome is that there's new possibilities that's opening up for you. And I feel as though you're becoming more aware of this. You're seeing things from a different perspective. There's a massive shift that's taking place surrounding your career and your overall life, where you're seeing the bigger picture and you're seeing things from a different perspective. For some of you with the Seven of Swords, I feel as though you're going to be taking with you knowledge, nuggets of wisdom that you have learned, that you have gained from what you may currently do or what you may have done in the past. And you're going to be investing it into starting your own business, moving forward with your own ideas, or you may be going after or pursuing a different job or opportunity. But I feel as though you're doing things in secrecy. You're preparing for what you're building. You're building something on the side, but you're being secretive about what you're trying to build or accomplish. But you're taking with you knowledge and wisdom, insight, and using it to your advantage when it comes to what you're trying to start, build, or create. And by you doing this, it's going to lead you towards this Nine of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and Star energy, where you're coming into more money. You're coming into some sort of financial windfall, blessing, elevation. You're being catapulted into the spotlight. And I feel as though this is connected to this Influencer card, where you have some sort of influence when it comes to your career or what you do, or you're going to be influencing others. You're going to be in the spotlight. Your star is rising. For those of you that are in the public eye, I feel as though you're going to receive more visibility, more star power. You're really going to be leveling up, especially when it comes to your money and your career. And you're going to be raking in the money. A lot of money coming in surrounding something going viral, something taking off, your influence, your ideas, a lot of positive energy. You have two major arcanas. So a lot of positive energy surrounding new possibilities, new paths, new directions, new ideas, whatever you're moving forward with, it's going to lead towards a lot of success. Wow. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Sun. I did not notice that. So you have the Sun. So there's going to be a positive outcome. And this is your card, the Sun card. There's going to be a big positive outcome connected to your career advancement, your ideas, your goals, and the influence and the status that you hold in the month of June. So my beautiful Leos, when it comes to your career, you're building a solid foundation. You're planning ahead. You're establishing long-term job stability and security based off of your ideas, and you putting systems and things into place in order for you to elevate. You're also being encouraged to speak your mind and move forward with your ideas, because it's going to lead towards great success. With the Clouds card, you're going to be faced with temporary problems, issues, and circumstances, but this is giving you the opportunity to step up into a leadership role by resolving those issues, where you're going to be recognized for something that you're implementing or doing. Honor and respect is going to come to you based off of your ideas, where you're transitioning from an old way of doing things to a new way of doing things, or you're spearheading a new project, a new system where you play an intricate role and you're going to be making a name for yourself, and new opportunities and pathways are opening up for you. You're going to be utilizing nuggets of wisdom that you have learned from what you may do and implementing that in creating your own business or establishing something new. And it's going to lead towards a lot of influence, elevation, success, money, fortune, as well as you being catapulted into the spotlight, where you have a lot of influence and where you're respected. Some of you have a lot of offerings headed in your direction. This could be job offers, raises, promotions, or opportunities for you to level up within your career. You're going to find that in the month of June, you have a lot of influence. Some of you may be going the influencer route where something's really going to take off for you, where you're in this star energy. And you're shedding old skin. You're implementing new processes when it comes to your career. And it's going to allow you to really stand out and create bigger and better opportunities for yourself. So continue to move forward, my beautiful Leos. I'm going to go ahead and conclude your reading right here. And thank you for coming to my channel. Once again, if you enjoyed this reading, please do not forget to like, subscribe, press the little bell for future notifications on future readings, hype up this video, and also comment down below. And if you're ready for fortune, success, being in the star energy, type 1111, I'm ready in the comments down below, or type what you're trying to manifest when it comes to your career. Stay blessed. I wish you all the best, and bye.